I wonder if the elves have mundane objects as we do, for even their common containers and vessels seem uncommonly fine. This artifact was once part of a table setting given as a gift centuries ago. The other parts were broken when one of Mordor's many ground tremors knocked them off a shelf. How I wish my predecessors had saved the broken shards. That's a puzzle I'd like to reassemble. Elven things deserve to last. This pipe is purported to be the creation of hobbits, a sort of halfling that lives beyond our reckoning in the north. I wonder at the strange notion of full-grown adults who scarcely reach my waist in height. But after what I've seen in Mordor, a hobbit would be a welcome sort of strange. Though I don't think a hobbit would last long in Mordor.
Now all I need is some pipeweed.
Which you won't find for leagues in any direction.
When Eonar didn't return from his confrontation with the Witch King, word of his fall spread like wildfire across Gondor. The Witch King's forces were regrouping, rapidly seizing lands once under Eonar's rule. Some regions fell so quickly that letters sent by the first ruling steward of Gondor, Mardil, never reached their destinations. For generations we stored the unread letters here, destined to remain forever sealed. We know those lost Gondorians will never claim their letters, but we keep them to honor their memory. I wonder what will become of the last few letters I sent on my father's behalf.
You are not tempted to read the letters?
No need. I know the heart of my people, so I know what they say.
In the Great Hall of Minas Ithil, we didn't just safeguard the treasures of our past. We kept our present there as well, an archive of all our official correspondence with the capital. I used to file away missives from Minas Tirith after my father had read them. This was a weekly task at first, but as our surroundings grew more dangerous, scrolls like this one became more rare. I wonder whether there were promises of aid that the orcs intercepted, plans for relief that we never saw.
I can show you how to conquer Mordor.
As long as it keeps Gondor safe.
Raith. We had ambition in abundance. I had the One Ring and Sauron did not. He would not dare stand against me. Yet he did. Was it ambition or arrogance that bade me face Sauron directly? Yet, had the ring not betrayed me and slipped from my finger...
Why is Sauron so threatened by the Palantir?
Sauron has armies, he has the Nazgul, but his true power is knowing the weaknesses of his enemies. If someone else were to have that power, his dominion would crumble.
I walked across the plains and deserts, the stones of Gorgoroth, the fields of Narn. I left pieces of myself behind. I no longer needed them. Others, I lost. This is how I changed. You cannot become something new without leaving parts of yourself behind. I lived in the light for many years, naked to the sun. But it is not to be my fate. Like my mother before me, I devour the light. It feeds a hunger that is insatiable. But I came from darkness, and I shall always return to it. The caves will be my home.
Like her mother Ungoliant, Shelob is a dangerous ally.
And yet, she is a powerful one.
We Gondorians called Minas Ithil home, but we cannot claim to have built it. That honor belongs to exiles from the fabled realm of Numenor beyond the sundering seas. Wondrous architects, they fashioned this city of marble to reflect the moonlight and glow with an inner warmth. But the city's beauty and light drew the ire of the Witch King, who has long sought revenge on Gondor.
The Númenóreans' knack for towers rivals the elves.
Who do you think taught them? They were but precocious students.
The Red Arrow is one of Gondor's most treasured symbols, though few know just what it symbolizes. When our need is dire, we can present the arrow to the men of Rohan, and they are bound by ancient pact to ride to our aid. We should have used it in the early days of the siege, but the orcs encircled us so quickly, and Rohan is too far away.
I wonder whether Rohan would honor this error if they saw it.
Difficult to say. Men have short memories, and shorter still in a crisis.
I don't like the sound of that. Execution sounds a lot. Filthy
I recognize this place. I fought here ages ago.
Seems quiet enough.
The orcs are obsessed with rings, more so than coins or jewelry of equal value. They snatch them from prisoners immediately, and what happens to these rings is anyone's guess. We rarely find orcs actually wearing them.
A fine ring, but I gather it's an ordinary one.
Ha! Scarcely worth the same name as the ring we created.
Gondor has faced the Witch King before, and he's had a vendetta against Minas Ithil ever since. This coin depicts the victor, Eärnur, last king of Gondor. Generations ago, Eärnur led an army that routed the Witch King and sent his army fleeing to Angmar. But our victory turned hollow when our king grew prideful. The Witch King challenged Eärnur to single combat, and Eärnur rode eastward from Minas Tirith, never to be seen again. It takes a nation to defeat such evil, not just one man.
Eärnur. He who fought the Witch King.
Twice, because he did not finish the task the first time.
Die, man, kill! Harder next time! The white tree! Cut every one of them down! Ow!
What the others say about me behind me back. I know they talk.
Honestly, we never talk about you. You're too bloody boring. That's the truth. Get behind him! That was Mount Doom going kaboom!
Each city in Gondor administers its own justice in all but the most important cases. And in my lifetime, we've always handled legal matters in Minas Ithil. When I was a girl, I recall my father being much occupied with mercantile disputes and other legal affairs. Then the orcs came, and matters of justice yielded to matters of survival.
The gavel. Always seemed an odd symbol for justice.
What is justice, if not a hammer to beat down the proud nail?
Did I just feel something? Right back there, Phil! The talk is hiding around here!
I asked him plainly, when you look upon my form, what do you see? A monster? A temptress? He would not answer. Look deeper, I said, or I will not be asked something.
Not the masks she wears. Remember this, Talion.
The talk is chasing me down! Take this! Hey! Help! I'm a priority message! What killed this clone? Gonna chop your legs out from under you.
Quadrara Kennedlin! Nothing.
It's all in your head. Mind over matter. To none of it matters. Did you hear that? Huh? Trolls, just rats. I'll be overlord one day. Then I'll whip this gravel into shape. When we pulled the arms off that traitor.
How could I forget? I can see he kept on fighting. Kicked you pretty good in the crunk.
He did. He bloody hurt. Underestimated arms with water
Stop the signal fire! You keep him here while I do! This'll hurt! I see it! Stop and fight me! I got him! Come down and fight!
I see you! I thought you were supposed to be sneaky. But this is even better. A proper round needs a little chaos, eh? Saw that coming! That gets your attention! It's time for you to meet the boss! You go! I don't care what I fight. I'm gonna cut it open. Lad, I'm not in the Vale anymore.
The last king of Gondor, Eomer, challenged the Witch King himself in the heart of Angmar. Armored for war, not ceremony, he left his crown behind when he rode to his fate. We hold it in trust for the day when a king of Gondor will return to wear it, though we need a future king with enough sense not to confront the Witch King alone.
It's because I killed him.
This crown is worthy of a king.
Ah, but your people have spurned their kings, have they not?
Better be tasty.
Brianna Sarjan.
We saved you, Bright Master!
Gollum? And why would you save me?
I wasn't talking to you, stupid ranger.
He is working for the spider.
No. The Dark Mistress watches over Gollum. Gollum watches over Bright Master. Bright Master kills the Dark Lord.
And the spider pulls the strings.
We share a common enemy in Sauron. And you can't always choose your allies. Lead on.
Come, Bright Master. Gollum will show you a quicker path.
That wasn't just a troll.
They are Olog-hai, war trolls. They're smarter, faster, and immune to sunlight. Sauron's forces are more powerful than ever.
We hate them as much as we hate nasty orcs. We keeps our distance, so we don't get squished and crushed into bits.
Like how you tried to crush my head with a rock the last time I saw you.
But we didn't. We could never hurt the Bright Lord. We makes up for it now, yes?
That is yet to be seen.
Is it just me? But to those Orlogs, act like they're better than the rest of us. I'm surprised they don't taste my head.
close, Bright Master. We're very close.
I know why you are here.
Return what you have stolen.
Silence, Ringmaker. You forget yourself. Stolen. You begged me to have it. And what of you, Talion?
I am here for Minas Ithil.
You seek to save it, even though it may already be lost.
There must be a way. There is truth in your vision. Grant me another.
To what end? For knowledge? To dominate? Oh, you don't have to tell me. Here is your truth.
You want to move up the ranks, you got to kill. You want to get noticed, kill a pink skin. The bigger the target, the higher you rise.
Idril. She dies.
Many will pass before Sauron is defeated.
This knowledge can guide our hand. If we kill this assassin, perhaps this future will not come to pass. She can be saved.
She will live or die with honor, and it will not shift the tide of war. It is Castamir who must be protected. If he falls victim to this assassin, we will lose the Palantir.
You found him precious? For the Bright Lord. We go to Kirith Ungol. Yes, we'll find the nasty assassin. Yes.
The assassin must be stopped. Gollum, you know where to find him?
Yes, we recognized his curved blade.
A Morgul blade.
Yes, stab, stab, stabbing all the War Chief's bodyguards.
If we find the Uruk bodyguards he's targeting, we'll find the assassin.
The first one is near. This way.
I'll kill you and every ghoul in Mordor! What is that weird? Get up! Something out with the spiders. Spiders. Ah, that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
Careful. We see some Morgai fly nest.
What are those orcs doing?
You're afraid, just like the captain. Admit it. I'm not afraid. Then do it. Stand under the nest. Fine. What was that noise?
The first bodyguard should be this way.
Earlier you said you recognized the assassin's curved blade. So you can see Shelob's visions.
Yes, Bright Master. One of the bodyguards was nearby. We're sure of it.
Stop her! Get him off me!
Only a Morgul blade could have caused these wounds. We're on the right track.
He's been dead for some time. We'll need to move faster if we want to catch up with the assassin.
Yes. We knows where another bodyguard is.
As the assassin kills his way up the hierarchy, he'll continue to seek bigger targets. Like Castamir.
Yes. Castamir is the only one who knows where the Palantir is. He must be kept alive at all costs.
We know the nasty orc is here, but we forget where exactly. We're close. You can find it.
Couldn't go out in sunlight. If he can make it so that sunlight doesn't turn him into stone, why can't he make us invulnerable? I've seen it before. Skinny little runt. I see him. There. Die! Die! Someone's killing his way up the range.
I believe this plate is of Easterling manufacture. The ceramic and the style of decoration is a sort unknown to me or anyone I've shown it to. I know that the Easterlings from beyond the Sea of Rune have never been friends to Gondor, and their war chariots and wain wagons are fearsome indeed. But I should like to meet one up close when battle is not at hand. No matter how fierce they are, they're still men, not Uruks or other minions of the Dark Lord.
The Easterlings, stranger even than the Haradrim of the South.
But just as vulnerable to entreaties from Sauron.
Like you would do it better. This city's a great prize for the Witch King.
Had me a man-pet once. He was very good at tricks. Well, just one trick. Play it dead.
Wounds from a Morgul blade, just like the last one. This kill happened more recently than the other.
We are getting closer.
Gollum should know where the next target is.
Tiny spider webs. Oh, the little one.
I found another Uruk. He hasn't been dead long. We're getting closer.
Closer and closer. We will take you to where the next one is. Stupid orcs never see Gollum. We sneaks around, and we hear so many things.
Take this! Slaughter!
Wait, orcs are coming. Hide!
He's terrified of Morgul flies. Everyone knows it. Says the Glorb who's afraid of spider rings. Never should have told you that.
Time for pain!
What's the deal?
It's hard to believe that truth from the would build a watchtower in a place like Cirith Ungol.
Seems like a fair spot to me. Nobody gets in, nobody gets out. Good thing it's ours now.
Anything other than...
Kill you!
especially the assassin. He runs whenever he sees them. We are close, but too many dirty orcs is around.
Stay here. I can find him on my own.
That Grindwalker, he's invincible. What does that mean? Means you can't see him. Get off!
Here we are.
You know what the strangest thing about the Eye is?
Yeah, I'll never know if he's looking at me or the global mirror.
Somebody's sneaking around. I steal.
It appears he's left behind a false trail. He's crafty.
Another victim. Yet this one still lives.
Let's find out.
You will kneel!
Is near.
Hoshgrish.
Away from me!
I followed through with my orders, so if you're here to stop me, you'll be sorely disappointed.
Didn't see that coming, eh?
Let's hope his death has changed what Shelob saw from Minas Ithil.
Minas Ithil will go the way of all flesh. We only need the Seeing Star.
How much of your soul was lost in that ring?
The Dark Mistress will be pleased.
Idril and Castamir should be safe for now.
But the siege of Minas Ithil continues. The Palantir is still at... still falling into enemy hands.
We are behind enemy lines. This is a perfect opportunity to sow chaos within Sauron's ranks. The assassin had one more target on his list. We should finish what we started and kill the War Chief's final bodyguard.